welcome back to another video. We are picking up where we left off here in A Realm Reborn. Now, if you remember last time, we just spoke with the Alliance leaders, and it has been decided that we are going to fight against the Empire. So the quest is now called Operation Archon. All present? Then let us begin. We have received the details of the impending operation. In what promises to be the largest single counteroffensive in the realm's troubled history, the Alliance will strike at every Imperial stronghold standing upon Eorzean soil. As might be expected, the operation will be complex, but you need not commit its intricacies to memory. It is enough that each man understands his part and plays it to the best of his ability. The finer instructions you will receive at each staging point. To begin, let us review the distribution of our forces. From west to east, the Maelstrom of Limsa Lominsa, the Immortal Flames of Udal, and the Order of the Twin Adder of Rhitahtyn. Next, let us examine the locations of the Imperial strongholds. Near Limsa Lominsa, we have Castrum Ocindians, situated in eastern Vildebrand, and Castrum Miriam, which lies to the south and east, in the midst of the Rotano Sea. Near Udal, we have Castrum Meridiandum to the north, and the coastal outposts of Cape Westwind, which connects Castrum Miriam to the mainland by means of a Magitech transporter. Near Rhitahtyn, we have Castrum Oriens, which lies upon the eastern edge of the 12th Wood. And finally, in Mordona stands Castrum Sentry, a thorn in the heart of Eorzea. The forthcoming operation will see Allied forces assault each of the aforementioned locations, with the ultimate objective of destroying the Empire's new weapon, housed within Castrum Meridiandum. As one might expect of the Black Wolf's seat of power, Castrum Meridiandum boasts all but impenetrable defenses. If we are to breach it, we must needs isolate it from its sister strongholds. To do otherwise would be to risk being caught twixt hammer and anvil. The operation will comprise of 4 distinct phases, all told. The first shall see us eliminate one of the Black Wolf's most trusted lieutenants, Rhitahtyn Saz Arvina. According to our intelligence, the Praefectus is due to visit the Imperial outpost at Camp Westwind for an inspection. When he arrives, we shall dispatch an elite adventurer unit to eliminate him. Claire, we would have you lead this assault. Rhitahtyn is a peerless field tactician. Sworn of his leadership, the garrison at Castrum Orsinians will be as a snake without a head. Phase 2 will see us sever Castrum Meridiandum's primary line of supplies. As soon as Rhitahtyn's presence is confirmed at the coastal outpost, the Maelstrom will lay siege to Castrum Orsinians. At that very hour, the Lominsan Armada, helmed by the Admiral herself, shall move to blockade Castrum Miriam. Meanwhile, in the 12th Wood, the Order of the Twin Adder will surround Castrum Oriens. And they'll have the Sylphs to help them. Phrixio's been waiting for a chance to avenge these ones. Phase 3 shall see us neutralize Castrum Meridiandum's defenses. Forming our main thrust, the Immortal Flames will march against the stronghold with all their strength. While the enemy's eyes are thus drawn outwards, another elite adventurer unit shall infiltrate the Castrum. Its mission? To disable the Magitech field generator which protects the Palatorium, a fortress within a fortress wherein the Ultima Weapon is believed to be housed. Claire, we would have you take command once more. Meanwhile, the Order of the Twin Adder will blockade the railway which connects Sentry and Meridiandum, preventing any timely arrival of reinforcements from Mordona. wise precaution. The monstrous locomotive which runs back and forth between the two castra is capricious enough to transport a small army by all accounts. It is well the Garleans did not think to give it wings. Once Marini Adams' defenses have been compromised, the operation will enter its fourth and final phase. This will see the Immortal Flames enter the stronghold and suppress the remnant of the enemy garrison, allowing Claire's unit to pass unopposed into the Palatorium, where they will locate and destroy the Ultima Weapon. By this feat shall the operation be deemed a success. In addition to the Grand Companies, we can count upon the support of a variety of other parties, from the Pirates of Limsa Lominsa to the Monitorists of Udal. In all, the operation will involve no fewer than 12 major factions. Legend holds that the Archons were 12 in 1 and 1 in 12. It is for this reason that our grand endeavor has been dubbed Operation Archon. Countless free companies have also pledged their swords, and more join us by the day. At long last, all of Eorzea is rising as one. As before, we Scions shall work in concert with the Grand Companies. Ida, Papalimo, Yestola, pray accompany your respective organizations on their missions. Urianger, I would have you represent us in Udal. Reassure the financiers that they have made a sound investment. When that is done, pray return here and aid in the coordination of our forces. Tataru, please assist Urianger in any way you are able, and ensure that everyone is kept abreast of the latest developments. Menphilia Sid and I shall accompany the main host in the advisory capacity. It will be our task to analyze intelligence as it comes into our possession, and make the necessary recommendations to command. As Alphinaud mentioned, you are to lead the elite unit of adventurers whose task it will be to see each of Operation Archon's main objectives fulfilled. Yours is the most important role of all, and like to be the most dangerous. Pray choose your party well and stint not in your preparation. The battle for the future of the realm is about to begin. Together, let us show the Black Wolf the power of a united Eorzea. Pray report to the Immortal Flames encampment situated to the north of here, when you are ready to be briefed on your first mission. I cannot stress this enough, but please be careful. May you walk in the light of the crystal. As briefed, you are to lead a squad of elite adventurers on infiltration missions. You will receive detailed orders at each staging point. The future of Eorzea hangs upon the success of Operation Archon, and casualties are inevitable. May the crystal watch over us all. Oh, like we don't have enough to be worrying about. We now have, like, practically doing everything. Oh, looky here. We got some quest lines. Do I really want to go and get the quest now? Oh, we see some people. Let's talk real quick. Primal Fear. Okay, we can ignore that for now. Can't do it without you. Should have done anything. Yeah, I think we heard that one before. Tataru, I suppose it wasn't meant to be. So dramatic. The chief? To be honest, I don't know where he is or what he's up to at the moment. Probably busy doing something only he can do. Oh look, the brothers are all together. Bah, Brent thinks he had it bad. Try bribing a pirate and see where that gets you. Good thing you and me escaped those bastards way back then, eh? Have a seat, lass. I was just telling me brothers about the time Mizamaja saved me from the brass blades. Hard to believe, I know, but it's true. Listen to these two swapping their stories. Life ain't always got to be an adventure, I say. Me, I'm the sort who enjoys a nice relaxing carriage ride paired with a bottle of Bacchus. Aw, it's so nice to see brothers all together again. Each phase of Operation Archon must be executed to perfection, Claire. The fate of Eorzea hangs in the balance. Yeah, like we don't know that. The Maelstrom has committed its forces to the operation. In fact, the pirates look forward to their part in this naval warfare with something approaching unholy glee. You need only concentrate on the task that lies before you. We stand vigilant at your back. Easy for you to say. Ah, hello. 62, 63, 60... Oh, Claire! Just warming up. For the operation. We're going to accompany the Rhitahtyn's. How many times was that? God's sake, Ida, we have the operation to think about and you're wearing yourself down by exercising? Your form isn't even correct. It's cheating to swing your arms. I appreciate that you have nervous energy, but there will be no shortage of opportunities to expend it when we go toe-to-toe against the Garleans. This was his idea, yet in the end, he was the one who had to go in. Oh, goddamn fool. I'm guessing that he lost somebody in the raid. But we can go back for those other quests later on. Let's head out and take care of this new quest. Oh, Tataru. The entire headquarters is up in arms. I can scarce stay abreast of all the going-ons. I'm sure she's loving that. And it's going out. And I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? Let's get everything fixed. Right, so it's this way. So you can actually see it from here, like where we're supposed to go. You are welcome, Claire Fay of the Scions. As communications officer, it falls to me to ensure you your orders and provide guidance on forthcoming missions. Your first mission is to infiltrate the Imperial outpost at Camp Westwind and eliminate Prefectus Rhitahtyn says Arvina. All participating units are now in position and awaiting your arrival. Please proceed to the staging points and report to Lieutenant Aldebert. This is but the first step in our bid to purge the realm of the Garlean menace. I shall pray for your success. Okay, so we head down this way. So this is actually going to be unlocking a new trial for us. So you're Claire Fay, the fearless adventurer who's to lead the assault. We've been expecting you. Our Maelstrom friends report that Rhitahtyn says Arvina departed Castrum Oscendens a while ago. And sure enough, a convoy of Imperial airships landed here just now. The likelihood is high that our target was aboard one of these vessels. I've dispatched scouts to verify his presence before we strike. Command to all units, requesting status report. This is Anti-Lion 1, target not been sighted. This is Anti-Lion 2, likewise target has not been sighted. Ant-Lion 3 here, we got nothing for ye either. This is Ant-Lion 4. Nothing to report as of... Wait. Disregard previous message. Target sighted. I say again. Target sighted. Understood. Hold your position. Attention all units. This is Lieutenant... Attention all units. This is Lieutenant Adabart Cotter. First step of Operation Archon begins with us. Should we falter here, all hope of victory will be lost. It is no small burden, but know that I believe in all of you. So believe in yourselves, and together we will blaze a path for our brothers and sisters of the Alliance to follow. You will create multiple diversions and disperse the enemy garrison. That should give your people a chance to breach their defenses. Go now, Claire, and bring us Rhitahtyn's head. May Rhaegar grant you strength. Commence diversionary maneuvers. Alright, so they're going to draw most of the soldiers away for us, giving us a chance to sneak in. Certainly not as many as we were expecting, but still plenty enough to kind of keep us on our toes. See if we can avoid. Nope. Too much to hope for. It's okay, we can outrun them. Okay, just sneaking around. There we go. We made it. Alright, so Camp Westwind now accessible. Okay, everyone, I'm just going to put a quick pause right there while we wait for this to drop. Be back in just a second. Okay, so that took a little bit longer than I thought that it would, but still a reasonable time period. Alright, so we're heading in for the first time here. It would appear we have unexpected guests. And where have I seen you before? Ah, but of course, the woman who felled the mighty Titan. This is the Icon Slayer? I see. The promotion without is not but a diversion. Allow me to hazard a guess. By eliminating me, you hope to undermine the garrison at Osindians. Bold strategy, to be sure. Have you the strength to see it to fruition? Leave us. None of you are a match for her. Send word to Castrum Osindians. Tell them the Lominsons are coming. At once, my lord. "15 years have come and gone since Lord Van Valsar first set foot in Eorzea. Yet his ambition for the realm burns as strong as it ever did. Know you what fuels it, adventurer? The desire to deliver the people from their suffering. The lands he has conquered were all beset with problems. Poverty, starvation, lawlessness, and strife. My homeland was no exception. Had my lord not reached out and claimed it for the Empire, it would eventually have destroyed itself. But under his sage leadership, my people enjoyed such peace and stability as we have never known. And he only desires the self-same for the people of this realm. Under his rule, Eorzea would be free from the shackles which bind it, the shackles of false faith. But there'll be no feeble leaders to misguide the masses, no icons to bleed the realm dry. True peace would reign, and the people would be free to live their lives without fear of persecution or oppression. Should you doubt the truth of my words, I bid you look upon me. I am no son of Golemall, yet Lord Van Belsar saw fit to raise me to a station of great honor. He measures a man not by his birth, but by his work. Such is his sense of justice. By the grace of his excellency, I am where I was born to be, upon the field of battle. He has given me a noble cause to fight for, and worthy adversaries to smite. I am not one to bear my steel needlessly, but if you are deaf to reason, in the name of Lord Van Belsar, I, Rhitahtyn Arvina, do swear to strike you down. I will suffer none to oppose Lord Van Belsar. My shields are impenetrable. Join the countless challenges who have stacked themselves against them. Your defeat will bring Lord Van Belsar's noble conquest one step closer to fruition. Though it cost me my life, I will strike you down! Forgive me. I have failed you. Lord Van Belsar! I can't help but feel bad for the guy. I mean, I don't approve of what he was doing, but I at least understand why he felt it was necessary. That light! The Magitech transporter! Claire, are you there? What news of Rhitahtyn? Fallen? With this deed, you have sown the seeds of our ultimate victory. That fading of that light presaged an end to the Empire's tyranny. Rhitahtyn Arvina is no more. The next phase of Operation Archon commence. Hurrah! "'Tis I. Seems you've done it again, Claire. I'd raise a tankard to you, but I'm afraid we've no time to savor the victory. There's still the small matter of infiltrating Castra Meridiandum and destroying the Ultima Weapon." I know. No rest for the preternaturally gifted. Now stop feeling sorry for yourself and make your way back to the Immortal Flames encampment. The communications officer will issue you your orders. I'll be waiting for you with the main host. Look, Rhitahtyn, your minion comes, bringing the light. Alas, the gate to the void already stands open. Soon darkness shall consume all, and you shall bow down before the one true God. prefect is slain? Regrettably so, my lord, at the hands of the Icon Slayer, if the Centurion who survived the attack is to be believed. Rhitahtyn. Where were his men when he faced the enemy? Fleeing even as their commander yielded up his last breath? If it should prove they questioned his right. I cannot speak for them, my lord. I beg pardons, my lord, but there is more. The Maelstrom has laid siege to Castrum Osindens. Likewise, the Crimson Fleet moves to blockade Castrum Merium. So this is their answer. Very well, we shall crush them as we crush the Icons. Go forth and show them the futility of their resistance. Yes, my lord. Wow, he is not happy about that. I mean, you can say whatever you like about Gaius, but he does care about his men, or those who serve under him. Rhitahtyn was right about one thing. Gaius doesn't judge a person if they're from the Empire or not. He judges them by their worth. And I guess that's why he's such a popular antagonist. I mean, you know you're supposed to hate this guy, but at the same time, you can't bring yourself to hate him. Scion Faye, your deeds this day are an inspiration to us all. With the death of the Prefectus, Operation Archon has entered its second phase. Even as we speak, the Maelstrom moves to blockade Castrum Osindens and Castrum Merium. And far to the east, in the Black Shroud, the Order of the Twin Adder advances upon Castrum Oriens. Already you've done so much to advance our cause, performing such feats as worthy of song. If our plan is to succeed, more is required of you. Let me know when your preparations are in order, and I shall relay to you the particulars of your next mission. Alright. We'll take that. Okay, so the next quest is called A Hero in Need. The Alliance Communications Officer has a task that can only be performed by a hero of the Alliance. Phase 2 of the operation is presently in motion. Our brothers and sisters of the Maelstrom are holding their own against Garlean forces upon Hildebrand and the Rotano Sea. Ere long, the third phase will begin, and you must take to the field once more. The Immortal Flame shall strike at Castrum Meridiandum by way of a diversionary maneuver. While the Garleans are thus locked in battle, you are to infiltrate the stronghold and bring down the Magitech field that surrounds the Palatorium. The staging point for the mission lies in the shadow of Castrum Meridiandum in northern Thanalan, and that is where you must go. On your way there, however, I would ask that you make a brief stop at Camp Blue Fog. One of our key outposts in the area. The garrison, I am told, is in low spirits, and it would do our troops well to see the hero Cape Westwind appear before them. For the good of our cause, please stoke the fire in their hearts. I'm not really sure what we can do about that. So, in order to get to northern Thanalan, we actually have to head our way from western Thanalan all the way back to central Thanalan and just go up north from there. So I'm just going to show you the way there just in case you don't know exactly how to get there yet, but I am going to speed things up. Because I'm sure it's probably not fun just watching me ride a cloud the whole time. Alright, here we are. So these are the Nanawa mines, and we can actually get to the northern Thanaland from the mines here. Alright, so we are going to speak with Cracked Fist. Interesting name. Ah, Corporal Fay, yours is the most welcome presence here at Camp Blue Fog. Logistically speaking, we are ready to march on Castrum Meridiandum at a moment's notice. Alas, while our troops are here in body, their minds are anywhere but. The garrison's mood is dark. So daunting is the prospect of joining what may prove to be the bloodiest battle in history. With a hero such as you walking among us, we may yet rekindle the dwindling embers within their souls. Okay, so what will you have us do? The Ladle in the Darkness. Sergeant Crackfist needs a hero to make us stew? What? I have a favor to ask of you. As a fellow comrade of the Alliance, as I mentioned, the garrison's mood is dark. The fault, it pains me to admit, is partly mine. I am no veteran of large-scale campaigns, you see, and the men and women under me are nervous for this knowledge. Seeking to lift their spirits, I remember the tale of a Gerdanian general from a century past. Valchilion was his name, and he was a lancer of great renown. History holds that, in spite of his rank, he would regularly cook meals for his troop while afield. Most generals know to break bread with their own men on occasion to foster camaraderie, but Valchilion took it one step further by actually making that bread. He showed that he was truly one of them, a hero and a comrade. Though I wouldn't presume to compare myself to a man of his stature, I thought that it might be well to at least emulate the deed. To be sure, this is a testament to my desperation. I began making preparations for basilisk stew, all the while wondering whether it would be any good, when an honest-to-God's hero appeared. I speak of you, of course. My gratitude would know no bounds if you could take up the ladle in my stead. The stew is just about ready. All it needs is some basilisk meat, which can be readily had north of here. Please procure the meat and add it to the cauldron bubbling just outside the camp. When the stew is ready, I would ask that you also distribute it among our troops. Receiving the stew from you is certain to give them heart. I doubt I could say the same if it were to come from my hands. I feel like he was supposed to be cooking dinner for everyone and he's just finding an excuse not to make it. That's kind of the impression I'm getting. But hey, whatever. We can handle that. So you're wondering what a basilisk look like. It's right up here. Oh, they're so weird looking. So you would have to kill 3 of those. I'm not sure why we would have to kill 3 of them, because if you look at one of them, it looks like they have enough meat to feed like the whole garrison. Granted, it's probably just mostly skin and bones underneath all that, but hey. Okay, so we'll take the meats, we'll go and stew it. I mean, is this stuff even edible? Because everything I know about basilisks is that they're poisonous. Only those who have never eaten basilisk meat claim it has the consistency of chicken. Those who have eaten the basilisk meat will tell you the consistency is more akin to boot leather, as is the flavor. Oh. Well, probably not the tastiest thing, but hey, when you're out here, I guess you take what you can get. So, where is everyone? On the outside here? No? Where are they? Oh, it looks like there's a slope. Okay, there's one. It's always so dark here and cold. Maybe I shouldn't have enlisted. It's not like killing Garleans will bring my friend back. Hodgepodge of basilisk meats, random roots, and whatever other edible flora and fauna can be foraged from the desert. This smells good. Aren't you the adventurer who triumphed at Camp Westwind? To think that a hero fights beside us, and this stew, it whets my appetite for vengeance. Just you wait, you Garlean whore sons, I'm coming for your heads! Okay, he's got issues, but hey, I have a feeling that he's going to be working those out very soon. God, this is so hopeless. The Garleans are gonna crush us with their steel monstrosities. We're all gonna die. Ah, big baby. I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. Your words in this hearty stew have given me courage. Yes, a fire positively burns in my belly. Or is it just the basilisk venom? You see? It's venomous! Who wants to eat something venomous? So, we have one more. Okay, so we do have a building. Let's try in there. Oh, there we go. I think I'll pretend to be sick. That way I won't have to fight. Maybe they'll even send me home to my family. It's not as if one man can make a difference, right? You made stew for... You made this stew? For me? I never dreamed that I would share a meal with a hero, let alone partake of something she made. I wanted to be a hero too, you know? To my family. I took up arms because I wanted to protect them. And I will. I won't run. Not today, nor any other. The basilisk stew has done wonders for our troops' morale. I cannot thank you enough. Seeming hopelessness of the situation, not to mention this accursed gloom, has dampened their spirits. For a time they have forgotten their purpose. But your presence and culinary skills help them to remember, and I'm confident they'll do their part to protect the realm and their loved ones. Alright. So the next quest is called All Upon the Watchtowers. Sergeant Cracked Fist would make a parting request of you. Before you continue on your way, there is one more favor I would ask of you. North of Camp Blue Fog, approximately halfway to the cerulean processing plants, there stands 2 Alliance watchtowers. I would be grateful if you could bear a message to our sentries at each. When the next phase of the operation commences, link shell communications may be disrupted for a time. Should this happen, messages must be conveyed the old-fashioned way, on foot, or even with fire. The West Watchtower is under the care of Private Wyman, while the East is held by Private Hopeful Dawn. On my behalf, please remind them to be fully prepared for this eventuality. Once you have visited both, continue north and then west to the cerulean processing plant. Lieutenant Ellenstein, commander of the garrison, will be expecting you. 12 speed your way. Okay. So this is just kind of a quest to kind of get us a little bit more situated with the area around here. Go to this one first. You can actually see the castrum in the distance from here. Apparently this place has gotten so dark, it's because of the processing plant, because they are kind of mining for ceruleum, and that kind of affected the ether around it. I mean, ceruleum is pretty with that nice shade of blue, but still, it's very, very polluted. Well, if it ain't Corporal Fay, what brings you to my humble watchtower? Link pearls may cease to function, you say? Rest assured, ma'am, we have an ample supply of torches and swift legs to spare. If there's a message that needs sending, it will be sent. Good to know. We'll take the fast way down. Okay, so I think we'll finish up this particular quest line, and then we will call it a day for right now. "'Tis an honor to meet ye in the flesh, Corporal. Is there aught I can do for ye?" "Provisions for in the link shells out of commission. I always make sure we've got the good torches and well-rested legs. The East Watchtower's ready for anything, never you fear." Okay, so there really wasn't much point, I'm guessing. Oh well. So this here is the last stop. We'll go and turn this little project in. Ah, Corporal Fay. Well met and welcome to my garrison. Battle preparations are proceeding well, I'm pleased to say. The Flame General himself arrived a short while ago and has been inspecting our troops. Hearts on Fire. Okay, I think that's a good place to actually stop for right now. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and you'll be looking forward to us actually breaking into the Palatorium next. So until then, everyone, take care and have a good rest of your day.